One of my favorite tom beats ever comes from the song Stockholm Syndrome by Muse. I love the way this beat blows around the drums and how it brings a ton of energy to the song, and I think you guys will have some fun with it as well, so let's break it down. You want to start by getting used to the underlying sticking pattern that's happening in the groove before you attempt to move it around the kit. And it's really simple. It's just right, left, flam, right, left, flam, right, left, over and over again. So let's start a little simpler by putting that pattern between the floor tom and the snare drum. Next, try adding in the bass drum to that, starting on beat 1, and then in the 2 gaps that happen right before the flams. Once you have that down, you can then start to orchestrate that pattern a little bit more. So here we go. After you play that first flam, instead of moving the left hand back to the floor tom like before, keep it on the snare for an additional hit, and then after that hit, move it to the rack tom for a hit there as well. And for the last orchestration, we're going to again take the left hand and we're going to play the rack tom instead of the floor tom for the very last note in the measure. And after you get the hang of that, try working it up to around 128 beats per minute, and feel free to throw in some left foot timekeeping on the hi-hats as well. Get the transcription for this lesson, the full song, and a bunch of bonus tom beats that you can go even further with over on my Patreon page.